Yo, welcome back to another live stream with me, Xycor, along with Ryzen. Continuing on in our ARK Survival Ascended playthrough on Lost Colony. And today, we wanted to make a cryofridge. And, well, as far as I know, at least as far as I've seen, I have not seen any terminals around. Yeah. So, we're going to have to figure out where there's a terminal. I looked at the wiki. I only see one, which is, it's probably not even on my map there. Yeah, way up to the northeast. Kind of off my map. And, yeah, I really don't know where there's any others. So, we'll look around the city, maybe. We'll fly the airship around, and we'll see what happens. But otherwise, yeah. I guess we'll figure it out. Because, yeah, we need a cryofridge. We've been needing a cryofridge since we got some cryopods at the start of Raptor Claws, because Raptor Claws has been supplying us with cryopods. Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, it is. Okay, let's see here. I got my Beelzebufo in a cryopod, which, you know, I probably want to keep because we might need it in the city. Oh yeah, off cam, Ryzen got these Ascendant Arctic Scout gauntlets that he gave to me because I think he's got some good ones already. So yeah, I got those to use. 109 cold resist, that's amazing. But yeah, as you can see, some of our cryopods have 19 days left. That is not very long. So we want to get them in a cryofridge so they don't expire. I mean, of course, your cryopods can just expire, and then they'll just recharge when you put them in a cryofridge. But any creature that's inside will be lost if you have one in there. So, yeah, we want to prevent that from happening. So, let's see here. Let's, what are we going to need? We're going to need, for a cryofridge, we're going to need 30 polymer, 7 electronics, 12 crystal, and 115 ingot. Relatively simple, you know, pretty simplistic. The cryo hospital would be nice, but you need to use a tech replicator on that. So yeah, that's already, you know, out of the question. At least on the cryofridge, it says tech replicator or supply crate or tribute terminal. Well, I mean, I don't know where supply crates are, and I don't know where tribute terminals are. So, yeah. I mean, sure, we could make a tech replicator, but we need a supply crate or tribute terminal to make a tech replicator. So, in that case, we might as well just make a cryofridge. Let me, you know, what's it take to make a tech rep? I would actually be interested, but I think you have to have the tech generator power it. Let's see, tech rep. Yeah, that's a little bit out of the question. 150 black pearls, 100 element, 800 polymer, 600 crystal, and 5,000 ingot. Yeah, that's. Oh, you can craft it at the fabricator? Huh? I thought you had to go to like a supply crate or something to make it. Well, that's interesting. You know, that would be an option to work towards. The element is the issue for us. We haven't beat the boss yet, of course, and I'm not sure what there is for element on Lost Colony. I think there's red element, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But let's see. Anyway, so I'll get the polymer, the electronics, 30 polymer. We'd like to make 2 of them if possible. So let's see if we have 60 polymer. What do we got for obsidian? Oh, we already have 132 polymer. Okay, so we have enough polymer to make 2 of them. That's good. And then, I mean, we have some obsidian, but I guess since we have enough polymer, we could just go with it. We do have a generator, so that will power those, so that's fine. And we know where to get black pearls. That would be something. Otherwise, yeah, the black pearls would just be for the tech rep, of course, but yeah, at this point, no. Oh, you know, another thing. off cam from Raptor Claws, I got an Aureliax too. So now we have 2 Aureliax. Of course, they're Aureliax that are just not very good because this one is Trizen's, and of course they only have 1 stat because it's Raptor Claws. But yeah, still, we got at least another one. We got one that has food and one that has oxygen. So they're rather useless, but still. Anyway, so let's take the polymer. Take half of that. We'll take 60, and we're gonna need 115 ingot, so 330 ingot. Wait, no, 230 ingot. 330. Yeah, 230 ingot, 14 electronics, and 24 crystal. Okay. So 230 ingot, 14 electronics, and 24 crystal. Okay, I guess we need to make some electronics. So we'll need to place the generator down first. Otherwise, 24 crystal. There we go. And then, yeah, it's the ingot and the electronics. So let's see. What do we have for ingot in here? Yeah, we got plenty of ingot in here. 230 ingot. There we go. Now that's going to weigh me down, so I'll just put that on the airship. I'm not even sure if we have the airship over here. Is it? That might be at the other base, so that's going to be an issue. We'll have to fly over to the other base and get it. But we want to definitely keep our frogs, because if we need to, we'll maybe hop around the city and see if we can see any, but otherwise we'll probably use the airship to fly over the city so that we don't have to worry about landing. Because you can't take a flyer over the city, but you can take the airship. It works. So yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, now I need to make some electronics. So let's put down this generator. Let's see, where do we want to place the generator? I mean, I guess I should let Trizen place the generator since he is the one that does that. So I'll put it back in the Fabby here, then he can place it where he wants it. There we go. And then, do we have any gasoline? Honestly, I don't think we do. We have a little bit. Okay. Well, we'll keep that. We'll put it in the generator. And then we can run the generator to run the Fabby. There we go. I'll put the gasoline inside. There we go. And I guess we'll turn it on. And I guess I'll start up the Fabby. Make some electronics. Oh, the Fabby's already on. Okay. What? Okay, I can't run. That's weird. Composites. Need ingot, of course. There we go. Oh, let's get that. We need 14 electronics, but let's make 1 stack of electronics. There we go. Oh, that's all we can make anyway. Okay. That's all. That'll be almost all of our silica rolls, which is fine, I guess. I'll just take 14 when it gets there. There we go. Okay. And I can't run. Well, I am running. I guess it's just that I'm too heavy, maybe? It's possible. Where is the snow owl? Here's the snow owl. We'll have to fly it back to the other base. Let's see. Oh, okay, there's a bunch of fish on the owl. Okay. Let's just take this off. Give it to the otter. Because we got an otter here. Somewhere. Where's the otter? Otter? Where are you, otter? Yeah, the otter's lost in the base. Unless it's cryo. Oh, no, here it is, by the trike's foot. Come on. There we go. There we go. Gave it a bunch of food. I don't know if they eat the pet food or not. Okay, let's get rid of this. I mean, we don't really need all that spoiled meat, do we? Actually, let's take a couple of them. Put them in the pestle. There we go. Never know. Actually, do we have room in the preserving bin? I guess I should look. We'll see. If there's room in the preserving bin, I'll put them in there because then they'll last a little longer. Nope, there's not. Okay, let's put them in the back in the pestle. If we can get some narco berries, we can turn them into narcotics. And let's put that on the owl. Yeah, now I can run. It was just that I'm too heavy. Okay, let's get those on there. Okay. Now that should be everything. Crystal, electronics. There we go. Oh, you know, this owl has 21 points. I should put a bunch of points in. Let's see. I guess I'll get weight. Or not weight. I mean, I'll get health. Because it's going to need probably 5k health at the least. So that's 5k health. It has 3k stamina. That might be okay. Weight. Let's get the weight up to like 700 or 800. There we go. 800. And I mean, should you go melee damage on an owl? I don't know. If I plan to battle with it, melee damage. If I don't, it may not hurt. Who knows? Let's try and get it, see if we can get it to like 400 or 500. I don't know how much it's going to get here. You know, it's not bad. It gets like 8%, doesn't it? So it goes from 2. Okay, so it's 4%. Fine. Or no, 6%. Wrong number. So it's not that bad. See if I can get it to 400. I got close. Okay. That's okay, I guess. So yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, let's get on the owl. Now the best thing with it is that it can heal itself. And everything around. There we go. Healed. It stops everything from moving, but still. Okay, let's see. Now I guess we should head back, get the airship, unless it's here. I don't think we left the airship here. I thought we left it at the other base. But let me go out and see. Yeah, airship's at the other base. So we're going to have to fly back, get it over there. Then we can just fly over the city instead of flying over the city with our tames. So I'll head back over to the other base. You know, close the door here. There we go. Just looking around. I mean, there's a gotcha clause right outside our base, which is, I mean, convenient? Like, what if I fed it stuff? I mean, okay, I gotta see that. I'm gonna see what happens. Let me feed it some mistletoe and coal. Let's see. I want to see what I get. I think it'll be mostly chibis. Let's take that. There we go. Now, how do I do this? Do I throw it? Or do I just give it? Yeah, I gotta throw it. So break one off. Throw that. Can you give me anything? Like, you ate it and didn't give me anything. That's not fair. I'm not gonna give you a stack of 100. Okay. Come on. Give me something, gotcha claws. Okay. Okay, that was just a regular gotcha crystal. Well, let's see what it is. Whoa, okay. 2 primitive dino candy. Okay, okay. Oh, he gave me a snowman as well. And cosmetics. Anything? I have a bunch of chibis. I'm not sure what I wanted the saber-tooth on. Yeah, I'm not sure what if it gave me these chibis or not. I don't know. Custom structure skin? You know, I was okay. I see. I was kind of lost in that. I was looking and working, trying to figure out how to set a custom skin recently here, and I wasn't successful. Maybe this is how. Well, I'll have to check that out sometime. Anyway, I mean, there is the Festive Featherlight and the Festive Shinehorn. I have a Festive Featherlight, I think, on Extinction that is already leveled a bit. So I don't think I want to use it, because then if I use a festive one, then I have to use it the rest of the year. Okay, gotcha claws. What happens if I give you coal? Break 1 coal off. Okay, what do you want? What do you give me for coal? And then I gotta just sit here and wait until he gives me something. Velma, what are you doing stuck inside the house? Tell ya. There we go. Oh, there's a theory over there. I gotta be careful. This is a primitive one. Okay. You know, let's maybe get rid of that theory. Okay, found a chibi packy. Okay. Just a chibi packy. Okay. I doubt it gave me all that then. These are ones I've already had previously. Okay. Let's see. Velma, would you... Tell ya. Let me put all these chibis on the dodo, because that wasn't what I was intending anyway. Let's see. There we go. Other than the chibi that is on me. Okay. And, you know, let's put the Festive Dino Candies on the other dodo, along with the recipes, just for now. The snowman, you know, I want to put that up, but I don't want to put it outside, so unfortunately, I guess I'll put it right by the Elder Claw here. I mean, I'd put it outside, but it's not safe. It'll just get destroyed. I know it's obstructed. Let's just put it right there. Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't have a headgear to put on it right now. Let's see, do we have anything in the vault? I realize I left the door open. That's not a good idea. We don't have any good headgears, so let's just put a ramshackle cloth hat on it. There we go. Yeah, Mr. Snowman's all ready to survive. Okay, should I give more to the gotcha claws, or... I mean, we kind of need to get this ball rolling here. Let me see if it gives me more from a mistletoe. I thought it gave more from mistletoe, but... There we go. I'm reluctant to give him a whole stack. Oh, that theory's too close for comfort. Theory, go away. Okay. Oh, yeah, he just has to sit down and drop a crystal right by the theory. Okay. Let's check that out. Okay, Dino Candy. And a stocking. As for that, no chibis. Okay. Oh, and a wreath. Okay. So he's mainly just giving structures. I think that's kind of what he used to give. Velma, get out of the house. Why are you stuck in there? I tell you. Okay, so let's put these structures in the vault for the time being, and then I'll head out. Maybe I can give some more to Gotcha Claws later, if it's still spawned at the base. Oh, the candy. Let's get that there. Okay. Let's get out. Head to the other base. Velma, come out the door. Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's head to the other base. We'll get the airship. You know, there's one thing that I wish is the companion, you know, like the Veilwind I've got, or even an Armadoggo. I wish that you could, when they come with you, like when you're on a flyer, I wish they'd jump on your back or something, or jump on the flyer as well, so that they're not just running along on the ground and potentially just getting attacked by everything. Oh, there's a saw win. What level is the saw win? A 115 saw win. Okay. Not terrible, but still better. Still worse than what it should be. Let's go this way. We'll get the airship. And then we'll come back with it and head into the city. And you know, one thing I'd actually like to do, which frankly I should just do while the Fabby is on or powered, is make a canteen. Because you know, I need water. And I'm not always by water. So like a canteen would not be bad. I think we should make one. Okay, let's dive bomb again. So yeah, the goal here is to kind of fly around the city looking for any like terminals or anything. I don't know if there's any terminals. I think the only one terminal I know of, I mean, there has to be a terminal to summon the boss. So, you know, we could potentially go to that, but I think it's way up north. So that'll be something we'll have to do if we can't find any other terminals. And maybe I'll cryo up some of the creatures we have over here too. I think we still have a lot of them though, so I don't think I can take all of them. I don't have enough cryos. And who knows, we might have to kind of take more of them off cam, I guess, because it just takes too long to uncryo things due to the cryo sickness. Of course, I guess if I'm taking the airship, I could put some of them on it. Might not be bad. Could work. Yeah, snow with 3k stamina. I can get almost all the way over to this base without running out. That's pretty good. This over here is our gingerbread house. And that there is my Aurelius. Okay, come in here and land. Come on, land. Okay, there. Okay. So let's see. I'll cryo my Aurelius. Doesn't need to be uncryoed. I mean, doesn't need to be out anymore. So let's get that cryoed. There we go. And let's see. What ones would I want to just put on the airship? I mean, the bison I can't get on there because the house will prevent it. I mean, most of them I probably can't because it's a double door. The frog I probably could, but I'd need a saddle. Let's see. Yeah, that's the issue. Well, let's see what can go through double doors. I don't think much of anything here can go through double doors. I know a bison can't. I know a carno can't. I don't know if igloo can, but things are following it. Wait, are things? Okay, nothing's following igloo. Okay. Igloo, why are you... Oh, okay, I was wondering why igloo's so heavy. Fiber and chitin. Okay, I'd have to take all of that and put it at this base. Let's see. I could just take some of the small creatures. Let's take the Mesopithecus. There we go. There we go. Put you in there. And then I'll take my Pegomastics. There we go. Take the otter. Now I think, can dire wolves fit through double doors? They might be able to. There we go. Otter, don't move. And this otter. Yeah, we got 3 otters from Raptor Claws. I don't know why. I guess Raptor Claus is generously giving out otters this year. There we go. Like, where are you going? Why do you move after I throw you off, I tell you? Okay, now what here? And I get stuck at the top of these stairs. I don't know why. It's a stairs thing. Okay, you. Can I ride you? Or are you just heavily overweight? Oh, you're not. Okay. Let's see. Can you get out these double doors? If you can get out, then you can get in. Okay, good, good, good. Let's go over here. Okay, let's get you right there. I didn't need to go that direction. I could have went the other direction, but it's fine. Now, this wolf is going to be the issue because of all that. I mean, we don't really need all this. So let's just throw that for now. Let's take all that. Can I fit it in one of the chests? Do we have an empty box here? No, we don't. Okay. Smithy? No, that's not empty enough. I would have to make another box. I don't think I can... I mean, I could maybe fit another storage box here. Do I have the materials to make one? I mean, it's not that heavy, honestly, so technically I could just leave it on the dire wolf and take it with me. Oh, the dire wolf only has 200 weight. Yeah, it can't go anywhere. Okay, yeah, and I'm stuck. Okay, help. Ah, man. Oh, there, I punched him and I got out. Okay. Well, you follow me. Can you follow me out the door, please? Or can you not get out the door? Okay, you can get out the door. Okay. Let's go this way. Follow me over here. Yep, that's a good doggo. Around here, yep. Okay, you need to follow me closer. You're not following close enough. Let's see. Let's do 2. If I do 1, it'll probably be right on my heels and preventing me from even going anywhere. Just like that. Okay, let's... Come on. No, don't do that. There we go. Okay, you stay there. And let's put all that on... all the chitin stuff on you. I forgot. There we go. Take my pants and shoes out. Okay. Let's see. How full are you, Igloo? I don't think Iguanodon can fit through double doors anyway. Yeah, that's a lot of fiber. You can give me those. Don't need that. I could make another frog saddle. Wood, hide, and cementing paste. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got another saddle for the frog. Hey there, OGM. How are you doing today? Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's get this over here. Can you go through the double door then? Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, it can't go through a double door because of the the wolf is there. Let's get this. I'll move this wolf over here by the front. And I would move M3 up here, but not sure. So stop showing my name, or does it show your initials to your email? It's showing your @ name, OGM19881. Okay, that's the wrong door. Can I get this? The frog doesn't want to go in here. There we go. Okay. No. playing door, musical doors. That's what it is. Okay. Let's see. I don't think the Anki will go in double doors. No, come on. Go around. And now you're stuck on the... Okay, there we go. Come on, get up there. Okay. I don't think an Anki will go through double doors. No, they won't. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. So let's cryo the bison and the chally. What do you got on you? Okay, nothing. And nothing for you. Okay. Let's get a cryo going for this. There we go. And then we've got the owl and the RG. They might have to sit on top. Who knows? But other than that, I think we got everything out of here. Let's see. Yeah, nothing up here. Okay. Looks like everything is okay here, and we'll just leave this base. Oh, we got a whole bunch of narcotics, though, so we really should take those. But we don't necessarily need the narcotics today, so I'll keep them here. I'll come back and get them when we need narcotics. This is off. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some water while we're here. There we go. Okay, Trizon's going to take the owl behind him. I will take the airship back to the house. Come on, door. Close. Wolf! Stop looking at me. I gotta turn off AI look. Ally look, I should say. Okay, now I can get out. There we go. Okay. Let's get on and fly. I was wondering what the battle was initiating. Okay. See if we're leaving anything behind. Doesn't look it. I gotta be careful though. It's ironic how the Carno fits into through the double doors, but the Iguanodon doesn't, and the Anki doesn't. Doesn't make sense. So now it's the kind of slow travel all the way to our other base here. I'll dump my cryopods of the bison, no, Trizen cryo the bison. My cryopod of the Chali at the base, so and my Aureliax as well. So those stay safe in case I die. And then, yeah, we'll head over to look around in the city for either terminals or whatever. We'll see. You don't know when it changed? Do you know how to... Don't know how to change it back? Oh, okay. Showing your nickname or even your name. You prefer your nickname. Yeah, yeah. That's you, Omar, right? I think I recognize your icon. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I don't know why it would have changed. That's weird. YouTube, you know. Makes a lot of sense sometimes. Ah, the slow process of the airship. At least I have it on autofly, so I don't have to hold the button. Haven't been on the channel in a minute? Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while, yeah. Long time no see. How have I been? I've been good. As good as I usually am. About the same as usual. So yeah. On Lost Colony here, it's a good map, I guess. I mean, of course, it's as good as the other story maps because, of course, low levels. But so it's hard to find something high level. But getting some stuff from Raptor Claws. We got 2 Aureliacs from Raptor Claws already, so that's nice. Keep missing my streams. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that's not surprising sometimes. Sometimes maybe YouTube doesn't tell you about them, or you know, maybe you're just not available too. That's fine. I completely understand, but anyway, whatever. So yeah, we've got we still got the Christmas event going right now. The new Fabi crossbow is pretty good. I like it. Wrong button. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good, except for the fact that it just takes too much durability damage from the shotgun mode. But other than that, it has a really nice fire rate when you got it in normal mode. The marksman mode uses, I think, 3 arrows to get, I think, more range is what it was, something like that. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I haven't fully tried the shotgun mode with trank arrows yet. I think I tried to hit a Carno with it a while back when I first got it, but I think I was too far away from the Carno and the spread shot just didn't hit. So yeah, might have to be closer, like Anki range or something. I don't know. But that would be interesting if you could use spread shot trank arrows. We'll have to see. But then, of course, there is this medical stand, too, that I haven't actually tried. I was going to try it with narcotics at some point for something we tame, I mean. So we'll see. I didn't bring any narcotics now from this base, and we have a bunch of them. Oh well, we'll have to come back for more. Or I should say we'll have to come back for them. Otherwise, the Arctic set is pretty nice. Keeps me warm on the map. Except, of course, takes about the same stuff to craft as the fur. So it's like, I mean, you know, Wildcard could like make it a little different. You just watched a 3-legged coyote run across the parking lot? Okay. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess I'd have to say poor coyote, but, I mean, yeah. It's interesting, I guess, it's kind of strange that it just ran across. Weird. But hey, I mean, yeah, the coyotes are running around anyway. So, it's a wild coyote. Unless it's a domesticated one, you never know. Could be. And then also, some of the other Lost Colony stuff. I was interested in the Lost Colony lights here. Maybe we'll have to make some. We'll see. It's more weird because, like, right next to the shopping center. Had you dumbfounded? I see. Yeah, that is weird. I wouldn't think that you'd see a coyote that close in town. Odd. I mean, like, I would think you'd see coyotes in the outskirts, but not in town. I mean, up here in Minnesota, we have some raccoons and stuff. I think there's even supposed to be wolves up here, but I've never seen a wolf. So yeah, they don't come in the city. We rarely have raccoons that we see in the city here, and very rarely I've seen a deer in the city. I think there was one walking down our street one night, but like it's so uncommon, we never see them. So yeah, that's strange for a coyote to be in a city. You would think that those would stay on the outskirts. They usually don't like human activity. Of course, I guess when I think about it, you know, they don't like human activity, but at the same time, if they're around human activity so much, maybe they just, you know, ignore it and it doesn't affect them. You know, they're not bothered by it anymore. So, you know, maybe if they're just used to it, I guess maybe they wouldn't have any problem being around it. Yeah, that could be it. We need to make one of these war benches too. That's an interesting thing. Place items in this to combine them into an item more suited to your needs, which I think it can increase the durability and stuff of things, so that's interesting. Let's get down here. Go this way with it. Towards Tryzen. Man, half the stream is going to be traveling by airship. I think it's headed towards the restaurant. I'm guessing it's probably going to raid the trash bins. Yeah. Went behind the diner. Yeah, that's probably it. Right. Easy food, I guess. Got smarter now that it only has 3 legs, hard for it to hunt. Yeah, that's true. That would be true, I guess. They got, you know, if he has kind of a disability, he's got to take the easier routes. Oh, you know, now that I'm reminded, there was one time, I think, was it last year or the year before, I saw a possum in my neighbor's backyard. So that was strange. I don't think I've ever seen a possum here, other than maybe alongside the road, which ends up being unfortunate. But yeah, an actual alive one in the neighbor's backyard. They never come into town either. Of course, you know, I say possum. Is it opossum? I think isn't there 2 different terms? I can't remember. I thought I heard something once on that. There's like 2 different, there's possum and opossum. Must be frozen over here right now. It's in the high 40s over here. You know, here's the odd thing. Right now, I think it's in the low 40s here. It's raining right now. which is really weird. Very uncommon for our area. Okay, Tryson just looked at the weather. It's 35 degrees right now. And it's... it says it's snowing. Weird. It was raining when I looked out a little while ago, before I started. It says snow showers, so who knows? It's kind of snowing and raining at the same time. Yeah, actually, this season we've been having very unseasonable weather. It's been rather nice, to be honest. Nice to have a break from the 30 below. Although I don't think we have had a lot of 30 belows the last couple years. Yeah. I think there was maybe a couple of times last year it was like 20 below, something like that, but really, it hasn't been that bad for weather the last couple of years. Not like, 10 years ago, I remember walking outside at 30 below with probably high wind, so it ended up being like 40 below wind gusts, or maybe even 50. Who knows? So yeah, I remember walking out there. Had to wear 2 pairs of pants, I think 2 shirts and a coat, something like that. Or maybe it was 2 coats. I don't remember exactly. Tryson says it was like 55 below wind chill, which yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, I remember that. Haven't had that in the last couple of years, which I guess I'm thankful for. I mean, we freeze here, but like, you do end up being thankful when you're not freezing. But we only freeze when it's like heavily below 0. I know there's plenty of people here though that wear shorts when it's still like in the single digits out. Frankly, I think one time I went just outside without my shirt on just to get a package or something at like a few degrees below 0. I can't remember. Dryzen says he shovels in sandals. I have too, yeah. The weird things you do when you live up here and you're so used to the cold. Back in 2017, maybe 18, you were in Ohio. Oh, okay. They called it like a polar vortex or something that was snowing, and then all of a sudden, like a week or two, they had, I think it was like 30-ish with wind chill, and ended up getting stuck there for about 2 weeks. Yeah, that we get that. These polar vortexes. I think it was just a couple of weeks ago. It was a little bit below 0. I think it was like 10 below 0. I think, and then the next day it was like 30 degrees, something like that, 20 or 30 degrees. So yeah, we get those swings too. Back when you were a cross country over the road truck driver. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah. We've had some of those. Definitely polar vortexes, that's what they are. It's just a kind of a, you could say, a wind that spins around. We get a lot of Canada's cold air. They like to send our cold air, and they like to send their cold air to us. Sometimes I'd prefer to write a formal complaint, but hey, what can I do? I can't write a formal complaint about weather. Yeah, we're almost here to the base. This has been really slow going, like pokey. I feel like the pokey little puppy. Why am I flying below the trees? I should be going over here and then going down beside them, beside the base. Of course, I know there was a theory by the base, so... We'll have to see where I can land. Okay, Tryson said he got rid of that theory, so that's good, that's good. Don't need a theory. Okay, I want to avoid these trees, because if I go through the trees, they'll probably knock some of the tames out. Because that's the way ARK is. It likes to take your tames out of your traveling vehicle when you hit something, like a rock. Okay, almost here. Let's land it. You know, where should I land it? On the bridge or over here? I think on the bridge might be safer. I'll land it on the bridge. I mean, I'd land it on top of the house, but at the same time, it's like, it probably won't help. Okay. Let's go down. Did I land? Come on, land. You gonna land? Okay, that's weird. It doesn't want to land. That is odd. It's not landing. Let's go in reverse a bit. No, it's just staying in air. It does not want to land at all. Weird. Slow and easy wins the race, man. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Let's see if I can get... Yeah, it does not want to land on the bridge. So I guess I have no choice but to go on the other side of the house. Okay, let's go this way. I guess I'll land it here. Wrong button. I was going up instead of down. Okay, come on. It's got to land. Why doesn't it want to land here? Okay, there's something wrong here with it. Like, I got off. I'll let Tryson try to land it. Maybe it's like, maybe it doesn't like me or something. The door could stay closed for the moment. There we go. Okay, strange. Tryson can't get it to land either. That's weird. Why does it not want to land? Odd. But if we go off of it and just let it land on its own, will it land? Weird. I think it just takes a couple minutes and of not being on it. There we go. Let's see if it lands on its own. That is odd. And I can't get Igloo. I am too heavy, so Igloo's gonna have to... I mean, I guess I could get Igloo off very slowly. And now I could probably have Igloo follow me or something. Or Tryson can just take Igloo in. I'll put Igloo right here. There you go, Igloo. Stay there. If Trizen's got less weight, then he can take it. Let's see. You will have to follow me. Beelzebuffo. It's like, let me out. There we go. Let's get the frog in here. Okay, there we go. Let's see, I'll get the frog, I guess, right here for the moment. I don't know if it should be on attack target. Probably doesn't need to be at the moment. Passive, there we go for the time being. Okay, let's see. I will get... I guess the Carno. There we go. I really don't understand why the Carno can go in and out the double door, but the Iguanodon and the Anki can't. Makes no sense. Okay, we have, you know, this Carno. This Carno is unnamed. Huh. I guess I'll need to name it and export it. I never did. Okay. It's a male Carno. This one's also a male Carno. So yeah, we've got a Carno bachelor party. Let's see. Let's name it. Charles. Yeah, okay. Right. Charles, sounds right. Let's use the export gun. Yeah, he's not very good. Of course, he was just low level. There we go. Got him into our calculator. Not calculator, database. Nobody following me? Okay, good. Okay, that's weird. The airship landed on its own. But we can't land it. Makes no sense. Okay, well, let's get these shoulder pets out of here. Get these into the base. And then we'll head on into the city. Let's see. Where do I want to... As usual, our base is being overrun by creatures. Typical for us. I can't even get through now. Okay. Okay, well, you know, I guess I'll put the Pego right here. There we go. And yeah, this is why we need cryopods and a cryofridge. This otter. There we go. And one more otter. Oh, actually, I think Trizen just got that otter. Okay, so anything else here? Okay, nothing else here that needs to be taken. Okay. I guess since I don't have any cryo sickness at the moment, I'll uncryo the... Well, you know, maybe I'll leave the Chally cryoed. Let's put it in here with the Aurelics. And I'll put my own Aurelics in here too. There we go. Chally in there. Okay, so I have my frog. And we have a rhino and a mana. I think those are cryopods that Tryzen got. Those are baby creatures, I think. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I think the rhino was one Tryzen had went past and found, and it was a mutable melee, so that one's a useful one. Whereas the monogarmer, that's from Raptor Claws. So yeah. Let's see here. I think that's about it. Where's the snow owl? Snow owl should have all the stuff for making cryopods, or cryofridges, I should say. Which, you know, technically I should make cryopods too. Let's see if I can crawl underneath. No, I can't. Okay. I gotta get to crawl under the Argy's butt. Okay, that works. There we go. Have I heard the rumor that supposedly ARK wildcards working to release Ascended on the Switch 2? No, I haven't seen that, so I have no idea. Maybe. I don't know. I know they have, you know, I know they have Survival Evolved on the Switch, but like, yeah, I didn't know anything about Switch 2 on Ascended, so who knows? Yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting if they can actually get it to run on that. Can you get in here? Of course. Oh, wait, what? Snow Owl can go through a double door too? I did not know that. Okay, that's nice. I mean, I guess it's useful. Keep the Snow Owl in here so we can potentially use it if needed. And, okay, now I'm stuck in here. Let's get... There we go. Okay. The RG, on the other hand, might have to be cryoed. You know, let's take this stuff and put it on the airship itself. Just put it in the smithy. There we go. You've heard several YouTubers mention that and suggest that. Okay. Haven't seen anything official. Yeah, neither have I. Don't even think you can run the Switch 2. Switch 2 is way stronger than the first. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a Switch, so yeah, but I don't know if Ascended would run on the Switch 2. I assume it probably would if they cut down the settings enough. They probably could. Yeah, I don't know if they're planning to release it or not. I haven't seen anything. I mostly pay attention to the PC stuff. Okay, now we should get enough stuff to make cryopods as well. What? Oh. There we go. Okay. I was wondering why is it only showing me the cryo hospital? Okay, so we're gonna need polymer and ingot and fiber, crystal, hide, oil. How many cryopods do we want to make? I mean, it'd be nice to make 10 to 20, but I don't know if we have enough resources for that. Okay, I think Tryzen's going to make 10, so, you know, maybe I could just make 10 as well. So that would be 100 crystal and 50 hide, 40 oil, 40 polymer, and 20 ingot, and 150 fiber. So let's see. I forgot all my numbers now. Man, not necessarily the best at that. Okay, so 100 crystal. That's going to be heavy. We need more crystal. Who knows? Maybe they would have to do some serious cuts. Yeah, really, they probably would. And they get it on the Xbox Series in a general rule of thumb. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That you can usually get something running on the Switch too if it can run on the Series S. Don't know. Yeah, that could be true. I don't know. Just kind of excited to see that they actually get this thing running on it. Yeah, it would be interesting to see if they run it. I mean, yeah, they could probably get it to run if they cut the settings correctly, and still have it look close to the same. I mean, take No Man's Sky for instance. No Man's Sky runs on PC. It looks really great, and they have it on Switch. They have it on Switch 2. They have it on all kinds of. They have it on pretty much every system, and it looks good on there. I think. Even though I don't play it on any of the consoles, but yeah. So if No Man's Sky runs. I'm sure Wildcard, if they work enough on it, could get ASA running too on Switch. Anyway, I'm dawdling. Okay, so I got 100 crystal. I need 40 polymer, 20 ingot. Let's see. There's not enough polymer, so let's make some more polymer. I need cementing paste. Actually, let's take more of that. There we go. I mean, I guess I can set this to craft 100. Sure. Okay, so I'll need the 40 polymer, 150 fiber. Let's get 150 fiber out of here. Take half a stack. That works nicely. Oh, okay, I already had some. Fine, we'll go that route and do that. Although, it doesn't hurt. Maybe I should keep that amount of fiber, because then I can repair my hide armor if needed. That might not be bad. Ingot. Let's see. I needed 20 ingot. There we go. And $50 hide, 40 oil. So 50 hide and 40 oil. Actually, I'll keep more hide on me. And okay, have enough oil in here. Okay, we got enough oil in here. There we go. Let's get 40 polymer. There we go. Okay, so I should have everything. So yeah, 100 crystal, 50 hide, 40 oil, 150 fiber, 20 ingot, and 40 polymer. Yeah, I got everything. That should work. So, I guess we'll head out. What's the name of this map or world again? It's one of the final ones where you guys are in space already. Well, this map is Lost Colony. This is kind of the intermediary between Genesis 1 and Extinction. The final one where there's space is Genesis 2. Genesis 1 has some space as well. So, I mean, yeah. That's the ones, I guess, that I think you're talking about. Okay, so I guess Trizen's bringing his Carno. That's just fine. Yeah, we need a Carno. I'm bringing the Owl. I don't know if Trizen cryoed his Beelzebuffo, which would be useful to take. I got mine. But yeah, I guess we'll take off as long as I can take off. Let's see. Okay, I can take off. Can I land? Oh yeah, now I can land. What? What is wrong with that? That was weird. Oh, it's overweight though. Interesting. It's heavy. What? Let's go. Hey, Winsome. How you doing today? What do you need for the fridge? Well, let me show you. Fridge. 12 crystal, 115 ingot, 7 electronics, and 30 polymer. Did I ever watch or do the story itself? Ended up watching a couple of videos that were like almost as long as a movie that explained the whole lore behind it. It's the only reason you know. And since you've seen all kind of technology in there, I was confused for a second. Ah, okay. I haven't really watched much for the story of ARK. I just play ARK. I mean, I've seen some lore story in videos and stuff, mainly the cutscenes, I guess, but I don't fully remember it all. All I remember from, like, Extinction, for instance, the end of Extinction, you are trying to, I think you're basically saving the Earth and cleaning it of the element and bringing them all the arcs back down to Earth, something like that. I haven't actually gone through the King Titan, to be honest, so I've just seen it in other videos. But aside from that, you know, I'm not super deep into the ARK lore. I just play ARK because I like ARK. So let's get up here. What we're going to do is attempt to fly over the city here. And we'll see if we can see anything that looks like a terminal or anything. If we don't, we'll head towards the boss terminal, which I think is up in the northern portion up here. Feel me? Yeah. Decent game. Huge time sink. Yeah, really. Lore is fascinating. Yeah, no, I mean, right. The lore is fascinating, yes. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time to, you know, to read about it and stuff either. It's like, you know, I don't really have time for that right now. I'll listen to it later. I got to get in. Let's do something, and you know what I mean. Well, I'll listen to the lore later, and I'll just do what I'm gonna do now. You know. I have been attempting to listen to some of the lore on the, you know, on the newer maps here with, like, in ASA with some of the Bob's Tall Tales stuff and now the Lost Colony stuff here. I think the Lost Colony here, the Lost King here, he wants to bring you over to his side because he thinks you taste good. I have no idea. He's a vampire-ish, something like that. Completing the game near the story, little by little and small chunks, gives you huge time sink. Game itself is time sink too. At that point, you're playing it to have fun. Oh, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many things in ARK that are like a gigantic time sink. Just farming and all that kind of stuff. That's the time sink. Okay, we're heading over the city here. There are these thralls, which are just guys. Watcher suppression field active, grounding imminent. Now, supposedly that makes your creatures land. Okay, Trizon says he's an enemy of the thralls now. Probably because we're flying in. I don't know. I'm not yet. I haven't got off though. But see, the nice thing is there's no flyers here, but the airship works. So, yeah. Now, am I seeing anything that's like a terminal? Let's see. I'm going to doubt it. But there's so many guys here. It's like dangerous. And these are NPCs too. So it's interesting. Lost Colony added NPCs to ARK. And there is a whole bunch of guys down there waiting to attack Ryzen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, let's get up here a little bit. I'm gonna fly this way. See if we find any terminals or anything. What are those? Like, are those like holographic lampposts or something on the wall there? I don't know, they're weird. Molten Works? I wonder what that is. I don't think I want to get too close. I'll go this way. I don't want to get too close with like turrets or anything. There's a Serrato in the water. So what you're saying is to complete the things that give you the lower cutscenes and still have to do lots of farming and whatnot, which is in itself a time sink. Oh yeah, right, exactly. The farming itself is the time sink, right? Hey, what's that? Is that like a terminal or not? I wonder. I'd have to go down and see, but at the same time, these thralls are like looking to just attack Ryzen as soon as they see him. And I can't take my owl out here or I'm just going to end up on the ground. But that thing's interesting right below me. I don't know if it's just decorative or if it's like a terminal or not. I don't know. I'd have to see. Same thing with that that's right in front. I don't know what that is either. You know, we'd have to explore around on foot. Okay, well, let's head, I guess, this way. We'll head over that big bridge. Because, yeah, the Rexes are roaring. The Thralls are probably foaming at the mouth. And, yeah, they're just waiting for Ryzen to come to them. And so that they can attack. So let's go this way. Gonna look around down. I think at some point we're going to have to just explore the city on foot or something. Not sure why there's a big hologram of the Lost King's head. It's weird. I mean, more so is he like... Does he think that highly of himself? I expect he does. I don't know what these spotlights are for. I think I went into one on my single player just to test and nothing happened. Question is, should I go through this or should I go up and over? I don't see anything here though. Nothing that could be a terminal or anything. Let's go behind the Lost King's hologram here, and then... I assume the Lost King thinks very highly of himself. Marksman's Hold down there. Okay. Where is that? Okay, over there. I want to make sure I'm high enough. It also would not surprise me if our Veilwind teleport in here and then fall down and then end up getting killed by thralls. Would not surprise me. But at least as long as they're on companion mode, they won't actually die. Let's head up farther. See if I can see anything. Okay, I gotta go this way because I don't want to run into that. I'm trying to just go vertical right now, but because of the airship being kind of dumb sometimes, it goes vertical and sideways when I'm just trying to go vertical. I really don't understand why. I think it's a bug that Wildcard needs to fix. One of the many bugs, of course. Interesting though, the city seems to have like a couple levels. And of course there's the big castle up there, but I believe that's off the map. We can't actually get there, which is unfortunate. Okay, let's see. Look around here. Let's go this way. Actually, let me check the map. Okay. So we're heading that way. That's the direct way I'm trying to head. I think this is the boss terminal up here. This is where it was when I looked at the... I think I looked at the map on the wiki. I was looking to see what there was for terminals. I just saw just a mark up here, and that's it. So I'm going to assume it's the boss terminal. I don't know if there's any other terminals at all on Lost Colony, but it is odd if there is not. Because Extinction, for instance, had a lot of terminals all over the city. Now, you couldn't necessarily, do things on them? Yeah, going the wrong direction. Yeah, like you couldn't make a tech rep, or you couldn't make a, even a cryofridge in the terminals, the city terminals on Extinction. But you could transfer in and out. On here, I don't see any terminals. Although it's hard to tell. So who knows? I also don't see any supply drops that I've seen. There is... there are some sort of drops, but we haven't actually gone after them yet. Tryzen saw one, I believe, and I think he went to get it, and it summoned a bunch of creatures, and he ended up having to retreat. Yeah, I think that right there is the boss terminal. We'll have to see just how safe it is there, if it's safe at all. I mean, I don't expect it to be safe, but we'll see. I should have made a canteen. Yeah, I'm half thirsty. There's a Dreadmare. Okay, gotta make sure I stay away from that. That could be a Dread Stallion too, I don't know. I'd have to look at it. But, yeah, I don't need to look at that right now. I am heading over here. I mean, if it was to see our airship, it would probably attack and then end up destroying the entire airship. It makes me wonder what is under that water that is the red light. I don't know. I hope there's no very dangerous creatures over here. Let's check the map. Yeah, we're almost here. Kind of over towards the end here. Question is, can I get up there and go beyond? I don't know. We'll have to check maybe after we make the cryopods. Ryzen says there's a pack of aloes below us. There's an RG there. So there's some dangerous creatures here. But an RG we can deal with. Actually, oh, this is a fly zone. Okay. So we could potentially take our flyers out now. Nice. Nice. So I could go on the snow owl and take it out. Deal with any RGs or anything. But I'm gonna sit here. Kind of above the terminal. And we'll see. Oh, there's an eel over there in that water. Huh. Interesting. Where's that RG? Okay, the RG is right to our left up above us. Okay, we're right here. I need to probably go down a little bit more. Let's get down a little bit. Can't tell how low I am. There we go. Okay. Looks like I'm probably close enough. Now, if we're off the airship too long, it will land on its own. But we'll see. Ryzen will go up there and see if this is a terminal. I mean, I guess I can see if it's a terminal myself, so let's... I guess I'll get off. Hopefully the airship will stay hovering here long enough. Do I have the parts on me to make? Okay, I have enough to make cryopods on me, but I don't have enough to make the cryofridge. I guess let's just make the cryopods quickly first, since I have everything for the cryofridge in the smithy. Let's mount this again. Then I can get another 5 minutes. Climb ladder. Okay.
Oh, no you don't. Our palace is closed to the general public and locked by sigil codes.
Uh-huh.
You will never again see the inside of it. So perish that thought now.
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah. I wonder if I probably missed some dialogue. back at the entrance to the city, Tryzen got some dialogue. He became enemy of the Thrall. So, yeah. Okay, let me put this stuff in here. Metal and fiber. Actually, half the fiber. Okay, is that it? Cryopods. Oil. There's the oil. Okay. Let's make all of those. Nice. That'll give me 10 cryopods. And then I'll go back up and then I'll get the rest of the stuff for the cryofridge. And of course it doesn't let you craft all. You have to craft each one individually. Which is unfortunate. There we go. Take all that. Okay. Let's go get the rest of the stuff for the cryofridges. So really, this is where we have to go to make a cryofridge and cryopods. This is a door. That's not a door. Okay, let's grab this. What was it now? Man. Gonna need 115 ingot, so 230. Okay. 24 crystal, 14 electronics, and 60 poly. Okay. So there we go. That's 150. There we go. And 60 poly, 14 of those, and 24 crystal. Okay, there we go. Let's go back down. Velma, you're spinning in circles. Or no, Vayle's spinning in circles, not Velma. I'm not sure what Vayle's doing. Okay, let's make these. Let's put that in there. This, and that. Structures. Crafting? No, electronics. Okay. Cryofridge. And we'll make one more. There we go. Now this is good. This will allow us to recharge our cryopods. Actually, let's see. Not you. Velma, I wasn't reaching in your inventory. Okay, so yeah, this is the place you summon the boss. Right. Need a bunch of alpha parts for it, or just well, not a bunch, but you need alpha zombie brains and alpha Ocedon skulls. Okay. And prime aberrant sigils. Yeah, I'm not sure. Begin the red-handed boss mission? Huh, I'm not sure what that is. Oh well. Do I have any creatures to download? Probably not. No. I have a whole bunch of hide in my inventory. Why? Okay, well, let's go back up. There we go. Okay, so let's bring the rope ladder up. Retract the ladder. That way no thralls can get up here. Let's put the cryofridge in here just for safety. Okay. And now I guess we go on our way back. Our Veilwind are not in here. Of course, they're on the ground. Okay. Well, let's head up. Now Velma's going around in circles. Okay. I tell ya. So let's see. Can we get up here, and how far can we get past? I might as well go to the edge of the map. Doesn't hurt. We'll see how far we can go. I'll be able to recognize the edge when I get close to it. It's probably the end over here. I mean, we've got creatures on board. I don't really want to endanger those either. So I got to make sure I'm careful. So how far can we get past the edge of this? Let's see. I guess that mountain range is probably the end. See, check my map. There we go. I expect this edge of the mountain range here is probably the end, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure you can't get into that area up there, unfortunately. Although that could be the area that's out of the range. It could be like the boss area up there in the castle, because they probably put that outside the map bounds. Otherwise, we'll just head back to base after I get to the end here. I am getting thirsty though too. Oh, there's a trike on the mountain on the left there. Huh. I think I heard a monogarmer too a little bit ago, so there's probably monas in the area. Okay, so it goes a little bit beyond. Maybe it goes up to the wall here. There's an RG down to the right. And a Cryolophosaurus. We'll have to tame one of those sometime. I'm thinking this is probably the edge of the map right over here. There we go. I see the edge. Okay, so it's right up here. Okay. There it is. It's kind of going around, though. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so right here is the cutoff of the map. Right at this big wall. Which is unfortunate. I'd like to get up there to the big castle, but no. They don't let me. It's sad. Okay, let's head back. I made it to the farthest reaches of the map, like I was wanting. Which is right there. Okay, we'll head back to base, which is going to take a little while. But we have to kind of, yeah, we have to use the airship because if we go over the city, it's a no-fly zone. So unfortunately, yeah, it's going to be slow going. Hey, at least the airship doesn't weigh as much because we took all the stuff off to make the cryopods and cryofridge. So once we get back, we'll put the cryopods. Actually, no. I mean, we'll put the cryofridges down so that we can then recharge our cryopods. So this is like some big crater. I thought maybe the lore was that... I thought maybe I saw the lore was that like this crater was a crashed ARK, where an ARK came back down to Earth, but I don't know for sure. I could be wrong on that. I like the blue crystals. I always like bioluminescence. Because it brings lighting and glowiness to places where there's not usually lighting and glowiness. And you know, let's stay this high. And as long as we're going over the city, we'll see if the no-fly zone even takes place up here. Or it counts, I should say. And yes, I realize crystals glowing is not bioluminescence. But it counts as the glowiness. That's what. You know, it'd be nice if I could set the airship to go to a destination and I wouldn't have to be on it. I mean, like, I should say I wouldn't have to be sitting in the pilot seat. It'd be better. Then I could just stand around doing something or crafting something or looking. Like, what is that glowiness down over there? That green glow in the distance. Can't tell what that is. I guess we'll find out as we get closer. Wonder how much fuel we have. Oh, we got plenty. To get back anyway. But yeah, if you want to create a cryofridge or cryopods on Lost Colony, the only way we've found is to go to the boss terminal, at least that I know of here. If there's any other terminals where you can make them, let me know in the chat or in the comments. Yeah, I'd like to know. Because having a place that's more accessible would be great. But where does the no-fly zone start? I don't know. And I'm not sure how long my water's going to last either. But technically then that means that since this is a flyable zone, you could come in from that direction and completely avoid the city, fly down, craft a cryopod or cryofridge, and then fly out of here. As long as you're avoiding the city down there, then you wouldn't have to worry about the no-fly zone. The only reason we used the airship is because we weren't sure. Ah, there we go. Okay, right as we're getting over the wall here. Okay. It would not surprise me if it goes all the way up to the top of the map. The no-fly zone. I mean, that seems the most logical. Yeah, that greenish spot right there must be like, I don't know, I feel it's like water, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the green plants. So if I was to think about and document mentally where that is, probably that ridgeline right there. As long as you're beyond that, you don't have to worry about getting grounded. And then stay over the top of that mountain or on the other side of it. Kind of the same thing over there. Stay over the top of that mountain, kind of past that road or bridge, and you should be fine to fly. But the nice thing, though, is that the airship works in the no-fly zone. I don't know if that's a wildcard oversight or if that's intended. I mean, I expect it's intended. Because, well, I mean, you have the airship. I would think that that's a benefit. But who knows? But yeah, if we ever need more cryopods, we'll just head towards the terminal over there. Flying the roundabout way. Which, if I fly an owl, would be significantly faster than taking the airship. And hopefully we're out of the no-fly zone soon, because I am going to be running out of water very soon. Technically, I might as well say 90% of this, or well, 80% of this stream has been flying in the airship. Which is crazy. Should be getting out of the city here very soon, though. Because I don't think that counts as city down there. This is the only area that counts as city up here. And we'll see. The icon should leave when we're out of it. There we go. Icon leaves. Left. So yeah, just basically over this mountain range here, the before city area. So yeah. And then that's our base location down there. So we'll just head right there. kind of go right there. There we go. Now, sometime soon, we'll have to go up and actually attempt to meet some of the thralls. I don't know how that's going to work. I think at the moment, Tryzen is still wanted. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if he'll still be wanted or if relogging or anything will remove that. I have no idea. I guess we'll have to see. But otherwise, if we wanted to get up there on foot, I think we're going to have to climb up this wall here and get all the way over to that dome there. I think that's a teleporter up to there. Why is there an onyx so high up? Huh. Oh, I'm nearly out of water. But we're almost back. The airship park spot is about there. Okay, Gotcha Claws is still there, so that's good. We'll see if I can land this time. Never know. Yeah, let's go down, not up. There we go. That's a horse I see. Okay, so where am I? Let's go a little bit forward. There we go. And now I can land. That's weird. Okay, so let's go get some water. Why are the doors open? I mean, I guess I should have just left it open now, but I think Tryzen left the door open. There we go. Ooh, yeah, had to get that water. Was thirsty. Yeah, let's open the door. Then Velma can get in. Of course, I don't necessarily need to bring Velma in, but oh well. Let's get Ozark out. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now, where do we want to put the cryofridges? I guess that would be up to Tryzen, where he wants to. Okay, Velma's in here. Let's close the door for the time being. I will put the cryofridges in the Fabby here. So Tryzen... Actually, the cryofridges are still on the airship. I'll go grab them and then put them in the Fabby. There we go. Put them in there. There we go. So now then he can put those down and we'll attempt to recharge all of our cryopods. I think that'll be useful. We need them recharged. And then all the ones we made, we can cryo up some of these creatures. Some of the ones we're not using. Now, let's see. I did want to find myself like a Veilwind, or not a Veilwind. Well, yeah, better Veilwind maybe, but a Drakeling, and what else was I thinking? There was something else I was thinking. Let's get some food here, quick. Okay, we got no cooked or anything in here, so I'd have to cook my own. Okay. Okay, leave that on the RG. Okay, get through here. Well, I guess I'll have to see what can I eat here. I mean, sure, I could make my own, I guess. But I guess I'd need meat or something, because there isn't any. And of course, my owl doesn't have much. Okay, tries and put up one of the cryofridges. Let's put my cryos away that are expired, or that are expiring. I mean, I'd like to keep my Beelzebub on me, but there we go. Those are the ones expiring. I mean, I guess I could take my Beelzebub and uncryo it. I could. But at the same time, I guess it's leveling too. So, I mean, I guess I should just keep it on me for the time being, though. Until I need it. Then or until I don't need it, and I'll put it in storage. Otherwise, we should probably cryo anything we don't need. Like this Rex. Well, no, the Rex eggs would be nice. It's a female. This is a female Anki. Snow I'm using. Iguanodon is a male, so he's not really needed. But he's got a bunch of stuff in his inventory, so we gotta clear that out first. How much space does the vault have? Well, it's got plenty of space for the time being, so I guess I could just put the stuff from the Iguanodon in there. Fiber and chitin. There we go. Now I can cryo up the Iguanodon. There we go. Bit more space. Let's see. Put these in. I guess I'll put them in here. So chitin. There we go. And fiber. Might as well put that hide in there because it's best to have in there. Okay. And then I was thinking about, what was I thinking about making? Okay. Now, I think we need a refrigerator. I don't know if Tryson made one yet. So I guess maybe I'll make a refrigerator in the Fabby. How much polymer do we have? Well, it looks like we probably have enough. Let's see. Structures, electric. Okay, we just need crystal. Oh, do we not have enough crystal at all? We might not. Let me go harvest some. But I'll need to take the Anki. I'll probably end up having to take the RG. But I guess we'll see these plants. Okay, they give me wood, not crystal. Okay, let's get over here. I don't see any crystals over here. Well, I guess I need to take the RG out. Go get crystal elsewhere. And I don't want to get any more of these things here because it will destroy the scenery we've got here. I don't want that. So yeah, definitely want to keep these things. I already destroyed some, I guess, so maybe we can use some refertilizer. Let's take the Anki. Actually, let's close the door. After, I guess, getting off. There we go. RG, get over here. Okay, let's see. So what crystal can I find that's actually crystal? Instead of these weird crystal plants. I think they're all crystal plants. Let's see if there's any crystal up here. Not seeing any crystal. Is that same 115 Sol win? Yes, it is. Crystal is actually a little bit hard to find. Let's look at that Sol win. Level 20. Okay. I'm looking for a high level Sol win, but at the same time it might be pointless because I think my Veil win is pretty low percentage. It's just more of those crystal plants. No actual crystal. What do I get from the crystal plants? Although there's a date on there, I wouldn't want to attack that. And of course, raptors. Okay, let's see what I can get for crystal from these crystal plants. Nope, I can't get any crystal. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's just I'm trying to find crystal and I'm not finding crystal. I know there's crystal around, it's just maybe not here. I mean, there could be some over here in the red area, but that's more dangerous as well. I don't know why it turns the battle music on for me when I'm not... Oh. Velma. That's what. Come on, there's got to be some crystal around here somewhere. Am I flying back towards the base? I am. Okay. There's snow all over there. Let's check this level. 125. Huh. Not terrible. And let's get over here so my Veilwind doesn't get attacked too much. Come on, there's got to be some sort of crystal around here somewhere. Crystal can't be that hard to come by. Guess I can try the red zone here. Ah, gloon. Let's get out of here. I don't want to get glooned. Oh, there's some crystal on the wall there. Finally. Of course, we'll see if it's even harvestable. You never know. Okay, let's see if I can harvest this. I'm having a sneaking suspicion that I can't. Oh, okay, good. 50 crystal. Well, not quite enough, but it might suffice. Come on. There we go. Another couple there if I can get to them. I mean, I could just drop down with the Anki here because the RG is there and I'd be able to just lift it up. Well, let's see what I can harvest up here. Okay, I can't hit any of them. I'll fall down there after I get off and get things onto the RG. Get all the crystal on the RG. Okay. That should be it. We have like, what is it, 200 crystal? Ah, like 400 crystal. Okay. There we go. Put that on the RG, then it weighs less. Put that on the RG, then it doesn't expire as quickly. Okay, let's head back. Of course, actually, wait, I was going to walk the Anki off the cliff here. There we go. And one more. There we go. Okay, I need to get back up to my RG. Okay, I guess the RG has to come to me. Get down here. Come on, RG. Okay, grab the Anki. And we'll fly back to base. That took me a little while for crystal. And now with this crystal, we'll be able to make refrigerators and anything else we need as well. Okay, back to base. And of course, Anki lost outside. Yep. .95 horse. There we go. Come on. Let me grab the Anki and get it in the door. Of course, you know, I could just walk it in the door. Yeah, let's just put all this in the smithy. Okay, I'm overweight. Got a bunch of crystal on me. Let's put it in here. And stone, to be honest. And then thatch. There we go. Okay, just wood on it then. Which most likely tries and took off the stuff. Okay, so now let's see. I was gonna make some. We got enough polymer to make, I think, probably 2 refrigerator, electric. Yeah, we got enough polymer to make 2 refrigerators, and you know, we wanted some lighting in here, so let's. I was interested in getting the Lost Colony lights. Lost Colony lights. Takes 8 crystal, 10 ingot, and 1 electronics. So let's get that and we'll see what they look like. There we go. Let's turn this on. I'll make 2 refrigerators. Actually, I can only make 1 because there's not enough ingot. Let's get some more ingot. Velma, you're in the way. I guess tries and put ingot in. There we go. Okay, let's make 2 refrigerators. And you know, let's make canteens too. I don't have any canteens for water. You know, something we'll need to make is the incubator too, so maybe that can be in a future stream. Let's see. Do we have any? Where's the canteen? Composites? No, not that. Okay, so we've got 2 refrigerators. Let's see. Well, that's fine. Can. Okay, I don't have canteen. I should have just looked up here. There we go. What is that under? Well, let's just make this. I'll make 2 of them. There we go. 1 for Ryzen, 1 for me. And I'll leave his in the Fabby. And then let's make some lights. So, structures, electric. Well, let's just make 1, 2, maybe 4 lights. There we go, 4 lights. We need to make this clock face too. It's expensive, but it manipulates time to increase the speed of nearby structures, so that's interesting. Okay, I think that's, for the most part, it. I feel like there was something else I was wanting to make. But right now, I'm not thinking about it. I wish I could sort by everything that takes the fabricator. You know, let's see what it takes to repair my crossbow. 44 polymer. Well, we don't have enough, so I guess I can't repair my crossbow right now. Well, yeah, I guess that's about it. So let's turn off the grinder, the fabricator, and let's put up these lights. I want to see. Let's put, I guess, put them up by the doorways. The dino gates here. It kind of gets dark over here. Over there, there's plenty of light. So I think this is the spot where they're needed. Let's see. Okay, that one goes on the roof. Okay. And this one is just a little lamp. Okay. Okay, let's... Yeah, that one hangs from the ceiling. I mean, I guess... this is probably the only one that will work inside our base here. Well, I guess let's put this right in front of this. Let's just put it in the front of the door here. That one can't be put on there, really. It has to be put on the wall. I thought I placed that. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. I'll put one on this side. Okay, I've got two more to put up. Let's put, I guess, since there's plenty of light over there, maybe by this one? It's the only other door. So I guess right here by the Anki. Anki's gonna have to move. And put this one right here. Not sure why the RG is flying. Maybe it's following me. Okay, that was the last light post. I thought I made 4. What did I do with the last one? Huh? Unless Ryzen took one. Or did I not take it out? That's weird. Or... Weird. Did I accidentally place it on the wall? In one of the other forms? I'm not sure. We might have to take things apart to look for it. Possibly we might have to pick up the Dino Gate. Okay, but still, these are nice lighting. Adds some nice amount of lighting to the base. We'll have to find our last one and put it here. So yeah, looking pretty good. I didn't actually put the wall ones up. Maybe we'll do that too, who knows. But these are kind of interesting. They look like street lamps in a sense. Otherwise, yeah, so we got some nice cryopods and Cryofridge, which is something we needed. I even got a snowman from Gotcha Claws. So yeah, that I guess is useful. Now I'm inside the tree. There we go. But something else I wanted to do was get a Drakeling, but I'll have to do that maybe another time. It's late. I gotta go to sleep. So yeah, maybe if I can get a Drakeling sometime it'd be better, because then I can get like a parachute and stuff. You know, we need to put something in the corner there. You know, right before I end it off here. Let's see. We have an otter. Do we have an otter? Did we cryo the otters? What about my pegomastics? Okay, tries and crowd the pegomastics too. I was gonna look to see if I could put it in the corner there. Well, let me just put one out. Probably the pegomastics, because then I don't have to feed it fish. Let's just see. Because why not? Oh, the Mesopithecus. Sure, let's do that. I want to see how they look in there. There we go. And pick them up. Actually, and then throw them down right here. Where'd you go? I'm not sure where he went, but let's just see. Oh, there he is. So select creature to place on wall. Oh, I could put the dung beetle here too, but I did that last time. It emptied its entire inventory. Let's put the Mesopithecus. Okay, there. He stays there. Can I access his inventory? Okay, interesting. Adjust rotation for wall. Pick up from wall. Remove from wall. Pet. Pick up pet bed wall. Pet. I tried to pet it, but... Okay, petting it doesn't seem to do anything. Or, no, maybe that's what it is. Okay, so... I pet it. It does that animation. Okay, okay. Interesting. Okay. That's nice. Adjust rotation for wall. Let's see. Zero? No. 45? Oh, there we go. I mean, that's fine. You're looking out like that. Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh. Hello there, sub 67. I didn't see you there. But, yeah. Pretty nice. The creatures on the wall, I guess it's kind of nice. The pet beds. Although our Veilwinds don't seem to use these beds at all, so I'm not sure the reason. Otherwise, yeah. It's late. I gotta sleep. So hopefully, next time we'll be able to... I'm not sure what we're gonna do next time. We have other stuff we can do. Who knows? Maybe I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I'd like to find a Drakeling. I'd like to find maybe a better Veilwind. We need some other tames and yeah, some other stuff too. At least we got a Cryofridge this time and some cryopods. So anyway, yeah. If you like this stream, hit that like button. We really appreciate it, and it really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell icon. Leave a comment if you're watching after the stream, and of course share it. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, give us a follow as well. Yeah, if you need to get if you want notifications about our streams and videos, if maybe you're not getting them, because I know they get turned off, just check out our Discord server or our website or any of our other links, which are all posted in the description. But the best place to get notifications is in our Discord server. Just check out the timeline channel, turn on notifications on that, and you'll get them that way. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hopefully next time we'll be able to do some other stuff. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see you next time.